Yeah. What's up, YouTube? Going live here for 20, 30 minutes or so to answer any questions you guys got about selling on Amazon. It's a good day to be making some money online. I know lots of you guys have had a good January, kind of getting after it so far. It's been good to see a lot of you guys kind of take it seriously in the new year, leveling up. So let me know who we got in chat, and let me know what questions you guys got. Let's see. You got 5K ready to spend. You downloaded the app. What's next? Yeah. So just prioritize making that first sale as soon as possible, basically. So if you need to know like tactically how to source items, you can just dive into like the YouTube content, just Fields of Profit on YouTube. I'll show you exactly how to source products. Short answer is just figure out what's on sale today, and then cross-reference the brand that's on sale to Amazon sellers that have already successfully started finding products in that brand, basically. And then it's just a comparison game, kind of figuring out what in this brand, what prices are good, what coupons are good, and it's just getting reps in the game at that point. But yeah, prioritize spending those first products as soon as possible, and then when you do get products, list them via FBM as like your first listings. That'll just basically list it so that when the customer buys it, you'll ship it directly to them. So it kind of gives you like quicker proof of concept, basically. So you can make the sale quicker, see if it works, restock items that work. Let's see. Just buying some has been your issue. I mean, if you got a course, then hopefully they told you what to do. Then that'd be not a very good one if they did not. Let's see. Scared, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, nothing to be afraid of. Getting stuck at the 9 to 5, relying on a regular income for 40 years is scary too, right? It's all hard. You got to choose what you want to do. What up, Charles? Good to see you, man. Sweet. How do you get a hold of your taxes? Yeah, so as an Amazon seller, you'll get a 1099 from Amazon. It'll tell you basically what they paid you and what you made in sales and that kind of stuff. And then it's your job to deduct anything you can from that. So as far as handling taxes, I use Boxem, Boxem, to handle all of the like bookkeeping, how much profit I actually made, all that kind of stuff on Amazon, how much I paid for shipping, all the little fees on Amazon, and then QuickBooks just to like track any like random expenses and that kind of stuff. But yeah, take it to a CPA too. I know that's going to become more and more important. A lot of you guys I know made good money in 2024, and that first year of figuring out your taxes as a business owner can be a little bit of a headache for sure, but that's a good problem to have, right? Sweet. For those of you guys on TikTok, just hopping in, drop any questions you guys got about selling Amazon. I've been doing it for over 6 years now. I buy and sell name brand stuff like toys, for example. You can buy those products online or at big retail stores locally, and flip those on Amazon. Yeah, I've done a little over $5 million lifetime just buying from big websites, big retailers, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me know what questions you guys got about selling on Amazon. And then any of you guys who want to learn the game for free, it's all on my YouTube channel, Fields of Profit. And then also in a week, we're doing another free live Amazon class as well. So that'll be a good time. And that's all in my bio in the description on YouTube. What up, Jonathan? Good to see you, man. Not right now, family. Yeah, just focused on helping as many people as possible. Can you put multiple items in a box? Yeah, for sure, Life. Like when you're shipping into Amazon. Advice for someone just starting? Yeah, make a sale as soon as possible. Where a lot of people will get stuck is they'll watch a million YouTube videos and it's like always something they're thinking about doing. They're gonna do tomorrow and so on, right? You just gotta get after it. Pull the plug, buy something, ship it into Amazon. Yeah. But how? Yeah, just buying name brand stuff that already sells. So like this toy, for example, something I bought at Ross for $35 and it sells on Amazon for over 80. It's really that simple. It's hard work, but it's simple, right? It's just buying stuff that already sells on Amazon, and you can find it at stores or online. The majority of my business is buying stuff from big websites, so that I can do it all. So I can do it all from home. Yeah, and lots of you guys on TikTok. I have literally like a 4-hour-long free course and everything you guys need to know for free. Go to Fields of Profit on YouTube, and you'll see tons of YouTube videos. I've been doing this for 6 years, kind of documenting the process, showing you guys how I do everything too. Let's see. You have selling it, looking at product at Walgreens. Maybe half a question there. If you've been denied the first time for a wholesale account, are you able to reapply? Do you have tips for processing a second time? Figure out why a wholesaler declined you, right? Maybe they've had a bad experience with Amazon sellers in the past, or anything like that, right? Figure out why they told you no, and then try to fix it, basically. How do you start? So you need a couple tools to like actually source products, right? So Seller Amp and Keepa, those are $40 a month together. And then you need Boxem for like listing items, tracking your profit, shipping to Amazon, that kind of stuff. And then from there, it's just a game of looking at open up big retail websites, see, oh, there's a 20% sale on beauty, or oh, I go directly to, I don't know, like the J Crew website, and oh, J Crew has a big sale going on, right? And then you just compare those products to the products that already sell on Amazon, basically. Yeah, all the tactical information. If you guys are on TikTok, up in my bio, there's a free course. We're doing a free class next week, and there's a 4-hour long free course on YouTube. So there's no excuse not to know what you're doing. There's more questions than I can answer, Gelato. Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. What items are good to sell? Anything sells, but if you have any like personal interests already, that's good to start with. So like if you're into doing makeup or something like that, you probably know like really good brands to sell. You can think of like good coupons that they offer, kind of good prices for certain brands. If you don't have any like personal interests like that are related to certain products, then just start opening up storefronts of people who sell arbitrage friendly listings. So basically just storefronts on Amazon that have 3 or more sellers consistently. The sales rotate between multiple sellers, that kind of stuff, and you can see all that on Seller Amp. Is what you use for actually like sourcing products. Average profit margin, you want to look for like 15 to 20% gross, and then that'll go down depending on how much you outsource, basically. Yeah. What listing software? Yeah, so Boxem. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of issues with any like shipment and listing software. So Boxem has had a fully working version of all the new shipment flow and all that kind of stuff for well over a month. So a lot of the kinks are worked out. I'm live on YouTube as well, Ashley. Which big websites do you buy from? Yeah, Verena. So anything from like Walgreens, Kohl's, Vitacost, iHerb. If you want to see like specifically where I source, there's plenty of videos on my channel where I literally just dive in and source products live. So just kind of dive in on that and see what you can do there. Let's see. Currently in the process of watching the 4-hour YouTube video. I want to say thank you. Yeah, awesome. Let me know if you have any questions, Nikki. Literally everything's in there. Let's see. Have you tried selling on Walmart? I sell a little bit on Walmart as well, Bill. Yeah. Oh, interesting name. Yeah. I do sell a little bit on Walmart as well. No, Pops. Yeah. Good things are not free. Yeah. How do you file taxes? So you want to work with a CPA as far as like taxes go. But you'll get a 1099 from Amazon, basically. What up, Jonathan? Auto ungate brands. Yeah, if you guys are just like a starting point for as far as sourcing goes, look at Athletic Works, look at Stafford, 32 Degrees. Any brand that the sellers on those specific brand listings are selling are probably going to be brands that new sellers can also either ungate or sell really easily, or get auto ungated, basically. What are you selling? Anything that sells. I just naturally have sold a lot of like shoes, clothes, vitamins, groceries, makeup, that kind of stuff. Just kind of like gift type products. Is Boxem an app? Yeah, so Boxem, just look it up on you go to boxem.com. Yeah, that's the tool that you'll use for like making shipments, creating like 2D barcodes, tracking your profit, like all the back end, like making the actual listings on Amazon. You'll use Boxem as well. Is selling items with returns risky? I mean, like you just look for more profit, right? Like I'll buy a lower profit grocery item because they can't return groceries. If versus like like a hoodie or something like that, I'll probably want a little bit more ROI, basically, right? Just kind of price in the risk. Let's see, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony, I sell products that already sell. Yeah. Let's see, legit as hell. Appreciate you. Yeah. Watched a bunch of your vids. Yeah, awesome. You made 3K sales your first week watching some of the videos. Awesome. Yeah. So if you guys are new to the game, just dive into the YouTube channel. That's awesome. Love and Internet Money. That's a good name too. That's a good name. What is Boxem? So that's the software you use for listing products on Amazon, tracking your profit, making shipments, all that good stuff. You can try Boxem for 2 weeks for free and Seller Amp for 2 weeks for free. Let's see. You can use 10-unit invoices on that coast. That's what I've been doing. Plenty of success. Yeah. Average time it takes a decent catalog of products. So it's not you're not trying to like list as many products as possible on Amazon. You're trying to spend as much money as possible, right? If you can build your whole store on one product, that would be a whole lot easier than 100, right? So yeah, it's just more about spending the money you have on good products and making it as simple as possible on yourself. Let's see. Is retail arbitrage worth it still? Yeah, it's a good way to get hands-on experience. You're gonna have a hard time scaling retail arbitrage to millions, just like physically going out to retail stores. But it's the easiest way to make your first couple $1,000 for sure, because you're literally just going out. And like this is an example I was showing you guys, right? I bought this at Ross for $35. It's sitting on the shelf, and it's profitable on Amazon. It's a lot simpler than online arbitrage, where it's a game of figuring out the right coupons to use with the right discounts and sales and that kind of stuff. Advice on learning sales cycles. Yeah, you're in the weeds, Camden. Yeah, sign up for the email list of as many different websites as you can, and then you'll start kind of noticing on autopilot when certain sales are better. You can also like make a Google sheet. This is what I do: is I make a Google sheet of every website I've ever sourced from, and I write down the best coupon I've ever seen there. So that way, when I'm just kind of quickly checking and seeing what's on sale, what sales are going on, I know when certain websites are way closer to the best prices they've ever offered. And that's what I'll dive into, basically. If you could start now, what would you do from zero? Yeah, just so go get Seller Amp is this software for sourcing products. And then whatever makes more sense to you, open up like an online clearance at like a Sierra or like Walgreens.com clearance, or physically go to like your local Ross or TJ Maxx and then just start scanning products. And that's going to teach you a lot. You can make your first couple grand on Amazon just doing that. And then you'll kind of naturally stumble across opportunities that you can restock, consistently online and all that good stuff. Do you need box stuff doing online arbitrage? Yeah, family. So you'll list all your products, you make shipments, all that good stuff. Do you use a spreadsheet to track your profit? No. So that's where you use Boxem, Verena. Yeah. What are you doing? Amazon isn't accepting applications to get ungated. Yeah, Crystal. So just keep submitting. It's normal to get declined on an ungate submission. If you're getting denied over and over again, then just add like tracking information, add a picture of the item, anything you possibly can that's related to that product, basically. Yeah, for sure, Shadow. You can make if your goal is $3K a month in profit, then wholesale is probably overkill. You can pretty easily do that with online arbitrage, that kind of stuff. You tried kids books, fees ate your profit. I mean, yeah, so fees are about 30% of a sale on Amazon. And that's the price that we pay to have Amazon find the customer, ship it to the customer for us, and do all the marketing, basically. Customer service, that kind of stuff. So a good rule of thumb is buy things for half of what you plan to sell them for, and you should make a good profit margin there. And to get down to that is just a game of what coupons are they offering, what clearances are out there. Can I talk to a wholesale supplier of this item? There's a million different ways to get products cheaper. It's just kind of like everything's different, basically. So you find a product, you buy 5. What then? Yeah. So you find something profitable. You're sourcing with like you're diving into storefronts. Probably like if you search reverse sourcing Amazon, that'll be like the easiest way to start sourcing products, like tactically. There'll be a YouTube video of mine that pops up probably. And then you find some profitable items. You get them to your house. You list them on Amazon using Boxem. You walk through the shipment creation process. You send it off to Amazon, and then Amazon will check it in and start selling it to the customers for you, basically. And then just repeat that as many times until you're making the money you want to make. Let's see. What up, Malik? Good to see you, man. Let's see. What niche so I do mostly online arbitrage, Mushi. Yeah, mostly online arbitrage. Reach arbitrage is good as well, though. It's just harder to scale to really big numbers. Just go for it, Mohammed. If you sell something for $19, shipping cost is $10. There's no point. Yeah, there probably wouldn't be any money to be made unless you're getting the product for free in that case. How long you been selling for? I've been selling Amazon for over 6 years now. Yeah, over 6 years. I started just like selling used books I had laying around the house. Started shopping at thrift stores, turned that into about $30,000 in profit in my first year. It was a lot of scanning at thrift stores. Don't get me wrong. It was like every couple days after class, my freshman year of college. And then you started using that money to buy name brand stuff. And just kind of naturally grew things from there. How many hours a week are you working? So you're going to work a lot in the beginning, Duke. Yeah. But as far as like Amazon work goes, I do like 30 minutes a day or so. And that's because I've hired people to do a lot of the tasks for me at this point. Early days though, it's as many hours as you can spend. I started as like a college kid, so I'd be like in class sourcing products. After class, I'd be making shipments, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just you work as much as you can, and then eventually you don't have to work all the time. But yeah, how much to start OA? At least like $1,000, $2,000 would be good. Yeah. See, so SellerAmp, find the product, send it to Amazon. Yeah, so SellerAmp to source the initial product, send it to Amazon with Boxem, wait for the sales to come in, and then restock anything you can while you find a bunch of new products, basically. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Coast. So just do 10, like I was saying there. Yeah, family, still, yeah. Yeah, you'll track your profit and make shipments, all that kind of stuff there. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of free lists online you can look up. If you're looking for a prep center, just look up like Prep Center Oregon, all that kind of thing. And then if you're in the roadmap, we have suggested prep centers for you. Yeah, P Boxem. Yeah, that is correct. Let's see. How can you find a good product that sells over and over again? Yeah, so that's like a lot of people call that like replens or replenishables, that kind of thing. That is you're gonna find those products naturally just by sourcing products. Like some products you find, you're gonna be able to restock those things over and over and over again for for years. I think the longest item that I've ever been able to just restock on repeat is like a little over 3 years. I was buying the same exact item. But yeah, you're just naturally going to find those products that you can restock. Some products you buy and the price might go down. The source price you found is never, maybe you're not able to find that sale again or anything like that. That's fine. A lot of products though, that's why I want to put it on like a Google sheet. That way, as things sell, you can kind of go back in and restock and that kind of stuff. Yeah, Coach, just use 10, like I'm saying, man. Yeah, just use 10. Yeah, Russell. So you'll save a ton of time if you use Boxem. So basically, if you kind of like value your time as a business owner, then you'll want to take advantage of it. How do you get started? So buy and sell stuff that already sells. Sylvia, not sure how long you've been in the stream, but yeah. So just buy products, name brand products you can get on websites from your local retail store. Ship those products into Amazon and wait for them to find the customer for you. But yeah, you'll use SellerAmp to source the products. And then, yeah, that'll show you like how fast everything sells. It'll show you the fees on the product, all that good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Callie, you're trying to learn. So, yeah, so if you go up in my bio, no, just learn for free. Yeah, know how much. Yeah. So up in my bio is a 4-hour-long free course you can take. It's totally free. So just dive into that and then ask any questions you got after you jump into that. But it just shows you like how I source all my products, how I send products to Amazon, all that good stuff. Is Amazon still profitable? Yes. There would not be hundreds of thousands of 7-figure sellers still selling on Amazon if it was not profitable. Yeah. What stores do you suggest for retail arbitrage? Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, any like regional grocery stores or like regional stores in general are good. So like, like a Trader Joe's, for example, there's not a Trader Joe's in every city. So some people have to pay a premium online to get their favorite like Trader Joe's snacks, right? Or like, there's like Grocery Outlet in the East Coast or Ollie's and all these like smaller retail stores that you only have in certain parts of the country. Those are good because then people have to pay a premium to get it in all over the country, or H-E-B in Texas, that kind of thing. All that good stuff. You can still use 10 units for those, truly. That's what I do. I've been having plenty of success there. No, Callie. Yeah. Just dive into the free content. Let's see. How do you find wholesale suppliers? Yeah. So if you have never sold anything on Amazon, don't start with wholesale. Just because like you're going to make more expensive mistakes. It's a lot more front loaded in terms of like how much work you do as well. Because you're probably gonna have to call 20, 30, 50 wholesale suppliers before you land, 1 or 2 that's worth buying from. So you might kind of get discouraged and that kind of thing. Plus you can just load up a website today and buy stuff that is that's profitable. So there's no reason to make it like overly complicated on yourself. But later down the line, after you have some stuff you've been buying online profitably and a really good brand, then it's like, all right, let me look up my favorite brand distributor, Ohio, or whatever state you live in, right? My favorite brand distributor, the city you live in, and just start with like local suppliers and that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Mushi. So I sell name brand stuff on Amazon that I just buy from big websites. Yeah. Let's see. How do you bundle bulky boxes and poly bags? Yeah, I mean, if you're just trying, if it's like an existing multi-pack of something, just like you just throw it in a poly bag. I'm not sure what the confusion is there. If it doesn't fit in a poly bag, then put it in a box, that kind of thing. Let's see. So I don't do any private label, Josh. It's a good business model. I just don't do it personally. There's a million different great ways to make money online right now. It's never been harder to make money via like the traditional 9 to 5, go to college, that kind of stuff. But it's never been easier to make money on your own. So I don't care what you end up doing. Just pick something that you like doing, that you can see yourself making money doing for a really long time. There is a lot of easier ways to go about it these days. Let's see. Can't find the free course. Yeah, P. So if you look up Fields of Profit on YouTube, it's over there, and then there's also a free course in my bio if you're on TikTok as well. But yeah, just go to YouTube, type in Fields of Profit free course, and I've got a 4-hour one and then also a shorter one if you just want to kind of get the condensed version of it as well. What types of products do you sell? Anything that sells. Lately, a lot of like makeup, vitamins, shoes, clothes, that kind of thing. Anything that sells basically. There's no reason to like be specifically niche down into anything. Because yeah, anything that sells, yeah. Fields of Profit free course, yeah. And then it's also up in the bio if you guys are looking for a free course. Websites. So you don't do wholesale from websites, Shadow. Based on your questions, man, dive into online arbitrage. Seems like you're probably making things a little bit too complicated on yourself. But yeah, you kind of, it's more like relationship, call the suppliers, that kind of stuff. Yeah, P, you can scroll back through the last several years of selling on Amazon, that kind of thing. Yeah, you too, Hayden. You can scroll through the page if you don't believe it. Yeah, I've been selling on Amazon for about 6 years. All the proofs on social media, about over $5 million in sales. Yeah, it's just hard work. All right, Hayden, have a good one, man. Weird vibes. Let's see. Is this what they call drop shipping? No. So drop shipping is against TOS. So if you do drop shipping, unless it's like a very specific way of selling on Amazon where the supplier knows that they're drop shipping for you, like you can't do from Walmart to an Amazon customer. That's against Amazon's terms of service. Yeah, so be very careful. Yeah, you can use a scanner with Boxsumwise. Let's see. What does the work look like early on? Yeah, it's just mostly sourcing products in the early days, right? Yeah, that's literally all that matters. Like a lot of people get it confused with a bunch of things that feel like progress that aren't progress. The only thing that actually grows your business is buying products that are profitable, right? Don't get it confused. It's not spamming a bunch of ungates. It's not getting a bookkeeper before you have any money rolling in. It's buying products that are profitable. So that's all you need to focus on when you're kind of getting started. Does this work in Canada? Yeah, P. So there's a lot of good Amazon sellers that are based out of Canada. Let's see. Do you hold inventory? Yeah. So Shannon. So anytime I buy a product, I ship it to my prep center, which is like a third-party company that I pay per unit. And they use Boxsum for me to make those shipments, and then they ship those products into Amazon. I pay per unit, so I don't have to like manage a warehouse or a team or anything like that. Yeah. Do you have a class? Yeah, Ruth. So up in my bio, we're doing a free class a week from today. It's like 2 hours long, and then if you want to learn in the short term, just go on YouTube. Look up Fields of Profit on YouTube. Look up Fields of Profit 4-hour. And you'll see a 4-hour long YouTube course. YouTube video that breaks down everything for you. Let's see. Yeah, lots of good questions. Good to see all you guys on TikTok today. You started OA for the first time doing reverse sourcing. No, found no hints to anything. So yeah, I mean, like the first time I definitely didn't find anything the first time I was sourcing items. So yeah, that's not unusual. You should find it within like the first day or two though, Milk. Go to any brand that's on sale today. So like Nautica, Gap, anything, any of the big clothing brands that might have a sale today, J. Crew, that kind of thing. That's a kind of easy low-hanging fruit as far as like reverse sourcing goes. I shoot for about 10% after everything, Shannon. Yeah, just in terms of like paying my team, because they're the ones that are doing the majority of the work. Let's see. Possible to sell from Thailand. Yeah, you can sell from Thailand. There's some friends of mine that are like digital nomads. Basically, they just like they just country hop, and kind of just sell on Amazon. That's how they pay for it. Yeah, triple. Yep. Yeah, and that's from Amazon. Most of the brands need to get ungated, so a lot of them do. Yeah. Luckily, it's a lot easier than a lot of like newer sellers make it out to be. So you just get like 10 units from any major retailer or like the brand's website directly if you're trying to ungate to sell that name brand. Make sure that your address that matches your Amazon seller account is on there, and you'll be good to go. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, those are free triple. So yeah. Where are you getting your products from? When you first started? I started selling like used books and stuff, and then I jumped to buying from. I think actually my first online arbitrage lead was from Belk, if I'm remembering correctly. It was either Belk or Walmart. But yeah, no one can do that right now. Gone. Yeah. There's a couple thousand other brands you can sell. As the invoice, they asked for the receipt. Yeah, Lawson. So they'll send you an invoice whenever you order. They'll call it like order confirmation, tracking proof, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you'll be good to go on that. Let's see. How do you start? Your husband is a comic hoarder. Love to offload. Yeah, so a lot of those are probably valuable, Catherine. Yeah. So if you're trying to like I like that, you got some stuff around the house that you want to sell. Just use like the Amazon seller app, scan the barcodes, and you'll see like how fast it sells, roughly what the current price is, that kind of thing. And then when you're trying to source things that like you're buying a lot of and that kind of thing, that's when you'll want to use seller amp. But when it's already around the house and you have no money invested, just pull out the Amazon seller app and see how fast see like the fees and that kind of thing on it. Yeah, you can't go on. Yeah, you can't. Sell other brands. Yeah. Let's see. Pay the cost of the item up front and box them when you get paid. Does Amazon? Yeah. So when you ship products into Amazon, and then the customer buys it, you get paid 2 weeks after the customer buys it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Charles, you should have an email directly from us. You can shoot an email back there. Do you think you can make 1,000 per week as a beginner? It's a good goal. Yeah. Start with like 1,000 a month as your first goal. But there's a lot of new Amazon sellers or like new Amazon sellers that work hard that hit 10, 20K in their first 30 to 60 days. That's if you're just willing to work hard and you kind of especially if you're willing to go out and like make connections with other Amazon sellers, that kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, Stefan, it's all free, man. Look, the course is literally free. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let's see. Yeah, so the Amazon, the inventory is at Amazon. Yeah, the inventory is at Amazon and then it sells. Let's see. No, Patricia, yeah. Yeah, I don't do any like mentorship or anything like that. Yeah, you can learn for free on YouTube. There's no reason to do like the one-on-one mentorship, that kind of thing. Yeah. Let's see, for the course. Yeah, so the course is free, Patricia. Up in my bio, there's a downloadable like video course you can check out, and then also we're doing a live training on Wednesday night. Both of those things are in my bio. I've never heard of that, Shadow. Yeah. Do you think it's a good idea to be on the same listing with Amazon? So you can compete with Amazon sometimes. You want to look at the buy box rotation on Seller Amp to be like a little pie chart. And if the pie chart shows that Amazon is sharing sales with third-party sellers, then yeah, you definitely can. Yeah, next week, Wise, not tonight. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let me know how does buy box distribution work? Yeah, love. So if you're the seller with like roughly the same price and roughly the same shipping speed as other sellers that are currently winning that add to cart button, then the sales are going to rotate evenly to you. You might make a little bit more sales if you have like a bunch of inventory at Amazon because you're basically spread out across more warehouses across the country. But more or less, if your price is about the buy box and your shipping speed is like FBA, it's like really fast FPM, you're going to rotate naturally and kind of get your share of the sales. What's the YouTube video called? Yeah, why? So any of you guys are kind of trying to learn the game for free, just look up Fields of Profit free course on YouTube. And there's a 4-hour-long free course for you guys. It's Fields of Profit on YouTube. Same username as here on TikTok. If you buy 100 toys online, sell them on Amazon for more. I mean, that's OA, Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. To jump into look at any of the recent sourcing videos I've made, man. Yeah, I think you just kind of need to see like how the game works, basically. And it'll probably make a lot more sense to you. Let's see. Richest OA. I know several sellers that are doing over 10 million a year. There's one OA seller I know that's doing like 30 mil a year with OA, which is crazy. But yeah, like the sky's kind of limit on this stuff. I have not, Julie. Let's see. I use Sellers Count LLC. I'm in a different time putting up your first product. I mean, it's like just look up look up Boxum shipment guide, and you'll see like the whole process of making a listing. If that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to like actually source a profitable item, then just look up like reverse sourcing Amazon on YouTube. They'll also just jump into the free course as well. It kind of has everything you need to know. How long from day one to first profit if you're working 8 hours a day? Yeah, so if you got plenty of time, you can do it pretty quick. So actually, I just interviewed a guy yesterday. He started like 9 months ago. He was able to go full time right away, just kind of like how it worked out. And he did 100K in December. So you can really scale pretty quickly if you got plenty of time for sure. Not that you like, obviously, you guys who already have jobs and stuff, you can balance it, but yeah, you can. Sky's kind of limit on this stuff. As long as you're willing to work hard. It's not easy. It's not passive. You're not going to get the Lamborghini in a month, that kind of thing, right? Like social media flash likes to pretend, but yeah, just work hard. You'll make money. Where can you find VA? So I've hired a lot of virtual assistants from onlinejobs.ph. Do you recommend FBM? Yeah, FBM is great. Fulfilled by merchant, you just ship direct to the customer. And that way, when like the day you get the item, or even like you're out the store, you want to list a product on Amazon and see if it'll sell. Like before you've even bought it, you can put it in the cart. And sometimes like I've sold items that I throw in the cart and I haven't even bought yet. It's like, oh, a customer bought it. Let me go see if I can find any more on the shelves or anything like that, basically. How much do you need to get started? Like at least $1,000 or $2,000, yeah. What's your thoughts on FBM returns on open and damaged items? Yeah, so if a customer returns something that is like, they obviously destroyed it or something like that, you can file a safety claim, is what it's called. And then you'll get your money back from Amazon. Sweet. Probably gonna go ahead and wrap up here for the night though. So good vibes, y'all. If you guys want to learn the whole process for free, just look up Fields of Profit free course on YouTube. And then we're also doing a free live class on Wednesday night. Both those things are in my bio on TikTok or down below if you guys are on YouTube. You can go ahead and wrap up here, eat some dinner, that kind of stuff. But yeah, all the info you guys need to know is on YouTube for free. Just drop any questions. If you have any questions, drop them on the free course on YouTube. I'm in the comments on that video a lot. And yeah, what time? Yeah, so Ella, next week, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll do another free live class as well. So come hang out. We jump into a bunch of like more like high power sourcing methods. It's a really good time. So yeah, y'all have a good rest of your night.